Hello everyone, so this is my top 5 worst monsters in Monster Hunter World. This is just the 5 monsters I hate the most, so if there's like some horribly designed monster that isn't like top 2, that's because this is just the ones that piss me off the most personally, so yeah. Okay, number 5. Teostra's evil cousin, Lunastra. I don't like this monster, and that's because of all the fucking fire and heat damage he has. Like, his attacks seem a lot less predictable than Teostra, and I think he's overall a lot harder than him, which I wasn't expecting at all when he came out. And I saw a lot of people that were saying he was pretty much the same difficulty as Teostra, and some people were even saying Teostra was harder. I disagree. Number 4 is Rathalos. I know what you're thinking. You're fucking trash. You can't even beat a Rathalos. He's like the starter monster. Listen, this monster, when you're first getting into Monster Hunter World, is a fucking nightmare. And you know he is. He stuns you like crazy. It honestly feels like he has a higher chance to stun, but I could be completely wrong about that. I don't know. Then he poisons you if you get hit by his fucking claws at all. And on top of that, you know he's a dragon. So it breathes fire and burns you, so if you don't have the build for it, you can very, very easily be stunned, burning, and poisoned, and at that point, you might as well put your fucking controller down and accept your fate. Combine all these status effects and shit, and you have one of the most irritating monsters in the fucking game, in my opinion. At least in the beginning. Later on, you can build for him easily, and he won't be a problem at all, so, yeah. Number 3 is Kirin. Now, what I hate about this monster the most is the fact that he can pretty much just exist and spawn lightning around him like nothing, which can easily one-shot you if he's tempered, by the way. So he doesn't have to do any sort of animation or anything. He just fucking walks and obliterates everything around him. So, I mean, there is a second before the lightning strikes, so you can get out of the way, like it shows where it's gonna strike. So he's pretty fair, honestly. I just fucking hate how much damage he does and can put out so much with little to no effort. Like, that's honestly just what pisses me off. Other than him being an anger-inducing piece of shit, I think he's one of the coolest looking monsters in the game. And he knows it too. Just look at him. I think every single Monster Hunter player knew that this monster would be on the list. That is Bazelgeuse, or Bazelgeuse, however the fuck you pronounce it. I have no idea. There's no official pronunciation of his name. I've never heard anyone say it or anything, so yeah. But this monster is the biggest pussy in the entire game, and I'll tell you why. He jumps into every single fight you have without fail. So you're left fighting 2 monsters, and beforehand, before the quest, you weren't even told that there would be a Bazelgeuse there. So that's not really fair. And you know what he does when you single him out? He fucking runs away like a complete bitch. I hate him so much, you guys don't even know. And pretty much all his attacks are just a big fuck you to all melee weapons that with their absurd radius and the bombs that blow up as he's trying to smack you at the same time. He's not even cool. He just wants to gank the player and that's it. Like, he's pretty much just a really bad Dark Souls PvPer. Now, Pickle Joe over here is the same way, but not quite. He does pick a fight with you at all times, but number 1, he can't fly. 2, he actually tries to finish the fight that he started and doesn't just run away because he's alone now. So in other terms, he's not a bitch like Bazelgeuse. And he's pretty fucking scary, actually. Devil Joe has a lot more depth and thought to him, like in his as a monster, but I'm not gonna get into it. You can look up Devil Joe and why he looks and acts the way he does. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, moral of the story is fuck Bazelgeuse. Number 1, Kashula Dora, or Daura. I'm not sure how you say this one either, but this has to be one of the most horribly designed monsters in the entire game. Like, the other monsters on this list I just have a personal hatred for, But this monster, I truly think is just a bad monster. He's literally in the air for like 60% of the fight, so you're pretty much guaranteed to burn like 10 flash pods at least. Then he just has these tornadoes, which he spams like crazy towards the end of the fight, that just flat out make you stop moving. Not to mention he's always fucking screaming, so that's even more control that he takes away from the player. Like you're not in control for like half the fight. Like, it's ridiculous. It's to the point where he's not fun to fight in the slightest, but he's not difficult either. He's just fucking annoying, which is the worst. That's the worst. Like, he's not even hard. He literally can drag out the fight like 40 minutes plus if you're not perfectly built to fight him. I don't know what the fuck Capcom was thinking when they made this monster. I think they just wanted at least one monster that made you stop wanting to play the game. So yeah, that was my personal top 5 worst monsters in the game. I don't know if I'll ever make another top 5 kind of video, but I was just fighting Bazelgeuse, and of course he butt in my fight, and I was just like, I really do hate a lot of monsters in this fucking game. So I just randomly had the idea to make this video. Oh, let me just make a top 5 video of all the monsters that I fucking despise. So that's what I did. So seriously though, I wouldn't mind seeing Kashula get nerfed into the ground. Not because I can't beat him, he's actually really easy at this point, but because he deserves it, and he's a shitty boss. So let's talk to you guys next time. Peace.